guess maybe the fact that, I have an environmental background and of course I'm in the power sector. Climate change is obviously #1 on my list. I think, that's going to be here for quite a while. That's obviously one area which is very interesting because it's not just environment. So when we talk about climate change and that touches on energy, it becomes something that's much bigger.
Incidentally, I think climate change is going to be a lot more serious than most people, even well-informed people, currently realize. But oddly, I actually think we need to be in this difficult space. I think our species has to very often paint itself into a corner before it then starts to think about, oh, that's not going to work, so what do we do different?
I believe in the next decade, the science now is very clear, there's no contestation on the science, and I would anticipate, sadly, that we will see an increase in extreme weather events. And that increase in extreme weather events is going to make addressing climate change an irresistible issue both for governments as well as for companies. So I see that as one major game changer. With regard to companies that get it and are wanting to address the issues of climate change, I think they now have a choice between whether they are comfortable with an incremental approach, meaning taking baby steps in the right direction other than doing the massive changes that they need to make.
Well, my concise answer on what companies are going to have to report 10 years from now will be that they will have to make valuations of environmental, social, and governance issues. In other words, are they meeting the climate reductions in carbon emissions, for example? Are they governed effectively so that they can respond to regulatory changes that are going to have to be made?
Again, transparency regarding climate change is the same of transparency regarding the human rights violations. We have to cooperate in a more transversal way. We have to measure and then to deliver and to recover and to readjust the actions that we all together have to deliver and to improve. Not so easy at the delivering of this issue because, again, you have to change your business model, you have to change your mindset in managing your business.
I think maybe the issues themselves won't change that much, although in the next 10 to 15 years we'll start to see the real impact of issues like food and water security and increased world population and climate change. But I think the challenge will be in making the connections between those issues. When you fight poverty, when you fight climate change, it's not a separate issue, it's actually the same problem. So breaking those silos, moving to a collaborative economy, I think that's what the future is.